Welcome to this extraordinary video. Get ready to witness some of the most unbelievable moments ever caught on camera. From jaw-dropping stunts to heart-pounding thrills, we have it all. Brace yourselves, because these moments will leave you questioning reality. Are you ready for the ride of a lifetime? The ship sits motionless in the heart of a frozen wasteland, completely covered by a thick blanket of snow from bow to stern. The world around it fades into the icy mist, every detail disappearing under the cold embrace of the snow. A gentle breeze stirs, sending snowflakes fluttering in the air, transforming the ship into a massive block of white ice, silent and isolated. Can you feel the solitude in that moment? A train car, derailed and in distress, is being lifted by a massive excavator, sending it tumbling off the tracks. The crowd watches with wide eyes, some with curiosity, others with disbelief. Can you imagine the shock of witnessing such a powerful force at work in front of you? The woman steps toward the water fountain, unaware of the danger ahead. She slips, and in a desperate attempt to regain her balance, her hand strikes the faucet, breaking it off. Water erupts, splashing all over her, drenching her in a moment of pure chaos. How could this happen so suddenly? The person in black boots treads carefully on the thin, fragile ice, each step calculated, knowing that one wrong move could send them plunging into the icy waters below. It's a dangerous game, walking on the edge of nature's forces. How much courage does it take to walk that line? small yacht captain has no control as he crashes into nearby boats, sending a wave of panic to the people on shore. The collision happens so fast, everyone scrambles to get away. Can you hear the chaos and feel the fear as the boats collide? Ahead of the moving train, the This girl, clearly new to driving, tries repeatedly to reverse her car into a parking space. Despite having plenty of room, she struggles to maneuver. Frustration builds as she finally gives up, her car still sitting awkwardly in the middle of the road. Can you relate to that feeling of helplessness when things just don't go as planned? The skydiver hovers high above, suspended in the open air, surrounded by breathtaking views of the ocean, towering mountains, and golden fields below. It's a moment of pure freedom, the world below seeming to stretch endlessly. Can you feel the rush of flying through the sky, with nothing but the wind and open space? The massive container truck barrels down the highway at lightning speed, slamming on the brakes to avoid a smaller car stopped in the road. The truck sways dangerously, nearly tipping over as it struggles to regain balance. Can you feel the adrenaline pumping as the truck swerves uncontrollably? A serious accident unfolds as a yellow luxury train collides with a white container truck. Thankfully, the drivers seem to have minimized the impact, preventing a catastrophic crash. The tension in the air is palpable. How close did it come to disaster? The green aircraft revs its engines, preparing for takeoff. The sheer force of the engine blows debris and barriers to the side. As the noise is so deafening, it forces everyone around to cover their ears. The ground shakes as the power of the takeoff rattles everything. Can you feel the ground tremble? This woman holds onto the bar tightly, spinning in excitement as she swings above the water below. But as she lets go, she's sent flying into the water with a loud splash, laughing all the way. The joy and thrill are contagious. Don't you just love moments like these? In a heart-stopping adventure, two people sit on bikes attached to a cable, soaring above the winter fog. The mist surrounds them as they pedal, suspended in the air. What an adrenaline rush. How would it feel to be hanging between the earth and sky, pedaling your way through the clouds? The floodwaters pour relentlessly into the vehicle, quickly submerging the feet of the terrified passengers. The streets alongside are engulfed, the water rising faster than anyone expected. Can you imagine the panic as everything you know is swallowed up by the flood? The white aircraft lands without the use of its wheels, its body scraping the runway as it slows down with incredible friction. The tension is palpable as it grinds to a halt, showing just how far innovation can take us. Could you ever imagine seeing something so daring? Out of nowhere, the train lurches forward as the cars behind it detach from the engine. Miraculously, the train doesn't derail or crash, leaving everyone breathless with relief. How could it stay intact after such a close call? This train, an absolute powerhouse, carries not just passengers, but several massive Boeing aircrafts, gliding over the tracks with unstoppable strength. The sheer force of its movement is breathtaking. Have you ever seen such raw power in motion? The boat skids uncontrollably across the water, heading straight for a cluster of docked boats. It's a terrifying moment as the boat veers toward disaster. Can you feel the panic and uncertainty as it races toward the other vessels? Thank you for watching all the way through. I hope these incredible moments have kept you on the edge of your seat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more breathtaking footage coming your way.